protest all you want, but don't damage people's businesses. Don't damage the people who are doing good things.
Police tell us dozens of people marched through Northeast Portland last night, damaging businesses right along the Hollywood district. It happened around 10 o'clock last night and also impacted a school and a nonprofit. K2's Megan Allison joins us live outside of Grant High School tonight. And Megan, what type of vandalism did you see in that area?
Well, Catherine, this is what we're finding across the neighborhood: smashed windows and tagging. And that includes this bus outside of Grant High School, as well as several businesses along Northeast Sandy. We also spoke with a pregnancy resource center that now faces about $10,000 in damage. Portland police tell us they're working with Northeast Portland businesses to secure buildings and assist in graffiti removal, as officers were not able to respond Saturday night. PPB says given calls for a shooting and street racing at the same time, they did not have the resources to intervene. Now staff with those impacted, like the nonprofit Mother and Child, are voicing frustration.
We're helping support people no matter what their walk of life is. And so the fact that they would ruin our place of business is ridiculous. It's like all we're doing is helping people, and they decided to actually smash in our business.
Graffiti here included profanities referencing the recent Supreme Court decision. White says her business provides resources like diapers and does not take a political stance.
They probably did about $10,000 of damage last night. So for us, we don't claim usually insurance-wise because we figure it out. We have a lot of people to help us, But now I've got to figure out how I'm going to replace the windows. I mean, they smashed out everything.
That as Oregon's senior United States Senator, I'm not going to rest either.
We're not taking care of our women, period.
Senator Ron Wyden addressed the Supreme Court decision today. We're also hearing new voices supportive of the court's decision. K2's Megan Allison joins us live from North Portland tonight after hearing from people from both sides of the issue. Megan, what type of responses are you seeing today?
Well, Catherine, some people are loudly frustrated. If you take a look, you can see a group that is preparing to hang a sign over Interstate 5 to send a message to the Supreme Court in D.C. But I also heard from people who tell me after their own abortion experience, they see this as a positive change. Senator Wyden spoke out against the Supreme Court on Saturday. I asked the senator what action he plans to take now. Wyden says his priorities are making contraception accessible and preventing agencies from using data against people.
These big technology companies, the biggest platforms in the country, if they allow their tools to be used to persecute or prosecute women, they're going to face real consequences.
We also asked the senator how he would respond to people who say getting out to vote is not enough.
I think there's a lot more to this than voting. Voting is a key part of it, but we've got to be everywhere. We've got to be in the communities. We've got to be holding rallies. We've got to be doing advocacy work and education work.
Others feel optimistic about the court's decision. That includes Elizabeth Gillette. The Salem mother got an abortion in 2010, telling us she felt coerced at the time.
I was caught in the middle of a group of people who said this was your right and you chose it, and therefore you don't have the right to mourn your child. And the other side that said you chose to murder your child and therefore you have done something evil.
Gillette says she understands there are still gaps in care for women, and things like funded maternity leave should be a priority in the United States.
I'm celebrating this overturning Roe versus Wade, but there's more work to be done because there are women everywhere right now that are terrified. They are terrified, and I was terrified, and I understand that fear.
It could be 90 degrees out there, but it could be 50 and 60 degree water, and that could suck the energy out of anybody, any experienced swimmer. So it's very important to know your limitations.
Another big factor, too, this particular beach warns that it has no lifeguards on duty, and that is an issue at beaches all across Western Washington as cities and counties struggle to hire lifeguards.
This morning, a 20-year-old man is still missing and presumed dead in the Green River near Enumclaw. Puget Sound Fire tells us he was swimming when he was swept downstream Saturday near Green River Gorge Road. We're told the river in this area is running fast and extremely cold with snow melt.